already started with the punctuations. That is the last topic from your grammar book. And let's take up the bookwork today so that we can finish the bookwork and then we can start with the revision. I hope you all have received the syllabus and the date sheet in your class WhatsApp group. So that is the final date sheet and final syllabus that we are following for this final annual examination. So you can just check it out, your syllabus and date sheet if you have not checked. And this is the last chapter. After that the revision schedule will be posted and next week we will be following the same revision schedule and accordingly we will be having your test of all the subjects. So let's start the bookwork. Just open your books on page number 149 and we have the first exercise here. According to the first exercise, what you have to do is put a tick mark against the sentences that are correctly punctuated. So you have to simply put a tick on the sentences that you think are punctuated in the correct order. So let's take up the first sentence and see whether it has been punctuated correctly or no. I am looking forward to a next trip. That is, उसके बाद में क्या डाला हुआ उन्होंने? Colon. I am sure it will be great fun. So this means two sentences are interrelated, and to give a pause, that is a long pause, we have used here, what is it? Colon. So is it correct or wrong? No, it's wrong sentence. So we are not going to put here tick, we will put a cross here. Okay? Next, this smartphone is available in 3 colors, that is black, white and grey. What do you think? It is correct? No. 3 colors, this means there should not be hyphen but there should be what? Now here it should be colon. Colon कहाँ पे use करते हैं? जब हमें ingredients बताने होते हैं या एक ही list की various items बतानी होती है तो वहाँ पे हम क्या करते हैं? We always indicate with the help of a colon like this. 2 dots up and down. So it is also wrong. Ria saw a kingfisher in the garden today. It was blue, black and orange. So here it is what? Is it right or wrong? Yes, it is right. Ria saw a kingfisher in the garden today. It was blue, black, orange. So here we have used colon, not but semicolon. So it's correct. We'll put a tick on number 3. Moreover, when we join two different sentences without using of conjunction, that time we use here what? We always use semicolon. So here also we have used semicolon and we have joined two different sentences. Ria saw a kingfisher in the garden today. It was blue. Then colors are mentioned, black and orange. So two sentences are joined without using conjunction but by using a semicolon. That is dot and there down we have a comma. Next one, so it's right. So let's write down. First one is wrong, second one is wrong, third one is correct. Number 4. The team consists of 5 players. Ram, Rohit, Ronit, Sohan and Akshay. Now what do you think? Is it right or wrong? 5 players they are saying. So it is wrong. 5 players. Again the names of the players are mentioned. So what it should be? It should be colon or semicolon. Semicolon they have already given you. It should be colon here. So it's wrong. So fourth number is also wrong. Number 5. I like to take close-up photographs of flowers. Close-up. What is it? Combination of 2 words, that is compound word. Close-up. So it's correct. Hyphen it should take. Hyphen they have already given you. Flowers, ending sentence, then full stop. So it is perfectly correct. I like to take close-up photographs of flowers. So this is correct sentence. Put a tick on number 5. Number 6. Riddhi likes apples. Siddhi likes oranges. Now two sentences are joined. How do we join the two sentences? By using a colon or a semicolon? Of course by using a semicolon, not colon. So here it is wrong. Here they have given you what? Colon. But we should insert semicolon, so it's wrong. Number 7. The box is old, then after that semicolon. It is also broken. So this means two sentences are joined together without the use of conjunction but by using a semicolon. So this one is correct. Number 7 correct as compared to number 6. Next, there are 22 benches in the park. Now I have told you, we have discussed the rules that when you have numerals, So this means 22 when you have two numerals like in maths. So it is always joined by using a hyphen. 22 compound numerals we have. Then sentence is over and the full stop is also there. So this is perfectly correct sentence. Number 9. Amitabh Bachchan is a well-known actor. Now well-known, what is it? Compound adjective is there. So for the actor, so this is also perfectly correct. Punctuation is ending in full stop. So correct sentence, put a tick. Last one. Father takes the dog for a walk at 5:30 p.m. But 5, now what they have given you is semicolon. Should we insert here colon in the time numerals? No, we have already discussed that here we have a colon, that is 2 dots up and down, so it's wrong. 5:30 is never written like this. 5:30 is always mentioned like this. So this will be the correct and the sentence is wrong. So here we will put a cross on number 10. Next exercise A is given on the same page. What you need to do here is rewrite these sentences by inserting semicolons, colons or hyphens. So the three things that they have mentioned in your book, according to those punctuations we need to complete this exercise. So let's try the first one. Please fetch the children from school at 11:15 a.m. So what do you think? What is missing here? No doubt full stop they have already given you. We have to simply insert semicolon, colon and hyphens. So just see 11:15, something is missing in that. Yes, so we'll add over here what? Colon or semicolon? Colon. So it should be 11 colon 15 like this. Rest all is correct and am of course like this. So it should be 11 colon 15 am. So this is the only correction, but you have to write the full sentence again. You wish to do it in the copy, that is also okay. If you want to do it here in the book, make the correction, underline the wrong thing and just write down the correction over here, your wish. Next one. My brother-in-law is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, full stop. Now see what is missing in this sentence is my brother-in-law, brother-in-law. So these are the compound words. We have already done when we have brother-in-chief, commander-in-chief, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, father-in-law. All these words take hyphen in them. Hyphen, small dash. That is missing. So let's insert. How it will be written then? Brother hyphen in law. Similarly, commander hyphen in hyphen chief. Commander in chief. So this way we are going to insert hyphen in between. Next one and the third one. The Indian flag has 3 colors: saffron, white and green. So now the same colors of the same item is being referred to as, so it will take colon or semicolon? Colon. After what? After colors. So just after colors, colors is already mentioned. So after that you have to simply add on here colon. Then the 3 colors with comma is already given in your book. That is perfectly correct. No change. Simply you have to add this colon after colors. Next one, number 4. Naina was hurt. She couldn't believe Nikita spoke to her rudely. Now Naina was hurt. One sentence. She couldn't believe Nikita spoke to her rudely. She couldn't believe Nikita spoke to her rudely. Now these are 2 different sentences, but we are not using here conjunction. So what we should use? Of course we are going to use here semicolon. Where? Let's see. So one sentence hurt, rest remains same. After hurt you will insert your semicolon like this and the next word she and the rest of the sentence remains same. There is no change, only you need to insert this semicolon here and then the sentence is correct. Next one, number 5. Let's see. You need to bring all 22 notebooks from my desk. Full stop is there. Okay. Then 22 notebooks. 22. Do you find anything missing here? Of course. Hyphen is missing. Numerical, mathematics. So what are we going to do? 20 hyphen 2. So this way our sentence is correct. Next one. We saw the Big Ben, London, the Eiffel Tower in Paris and the Colosseum in Rome. So this way, what are we going to do here? It's different categories, different states are there, different countries are there. So how are we going to use? We saw the, ये same रहेगा, we saw the Big Ben, ठीक है? Big Ben के बाद एक उन्होंने कॉमा लगाया है. It will be like this only. Then London. So this means Big Ben is in London. Then after that you are going to insert a semicolon. One country is over. Then you also saw the Eiffel Tower, and where it is, comma, just write down Paris. So one again country is over. After that again semicolon we are going to add, and the Colosseum, COLOSSEUM, comma, where it is, it's in Rome, plus your full stop. So this way you are going to add when different places of the different countries are mentioned here. So when one is over, we are going to categorize the other one by inserting a semicolon over there. Next one, the main festivals of India are. Now different festivals are there, so we are always going to use what? Colon or semicolon? Here it remains as it is, colon, and then your festivals continue. Holi, Diwali, whatever, as many as are there in your book. Holi, Diwali and Dussehra, comma will be there, different festivals are there. So Holi, comma, Diwali and Dussehra plus full stop. Simply you are going to add this colon after our different festivals are mentioned. Saksham is an award-winning singer. Now award-winning, what is this? Compound adjective. So it is number 8, award. How are we going to write? Hyphen winning. And then our sentence is correctly punctuated. Anita exercises for an hour. Her stamina is now better than ever. What do you think? What are these? These are two different sentences but not combined. So how are we going to do? We are simply going to add a semicolon where NR यहाँ से continue रहेगा NR. उसके बाद there we are beginning a new sentence. So immediately before your beginning of the new sentence we are going to insert this semicolon. Her stamina, यहाँ से new sentence शुरू हो रहा है तो इन दोनों को हमने join कर दिया. Her stamina से लेके लास्ट तक आपका बिल्कुल सेम, ठीक है? So you will write in full if you are writing in the copy. I am just using small forms. Next one, I want to take up 3 new hobbies. Now different 3 hobbies are mentioned. So what are we going to use? Same category, different items are mentioned. Obviously after hobbies we are going to use what? Colon or semicolon? Colon. And then the rest of the hobbies are mentioned like gardening, comma, knitting and painting. That is perfectly okay. Simply after hobbies you need to add this colon, not semicolon. This is colon. So this way we are going to insert where the commas are required, where the semicolons are required, where the colons are required and where the hyphens are required. So this way you can even be asked in your exams to punctuate the sentences correctly. Now moving on to the next and the last exercise in your book, although we are going to do practice in the form of worksheet and tests. So this is the last exercise from your book. In this paragraph form, again you need to insert semicolons, colons and hyphens. It's a big paragraph. We are going to take it sentence by sentence. I just number it out for myself and you can also accordingly do the corrections in your book. If you have done it wrong, if you have not done, then you can take the answers from the board. So let's start. A well-planned dinner can be quite a treat. Now, what do you think? What is the problem here? Well-planned. Now, this is a combination of 2 words which go hand in hand. So, these are compound words. Well-planned. So, here it is hyphen that is missing and we are going to insert hyphen. ठीक है? Well-planned. So, here it is hyphen that is missing in the sentence. There are 3 things that are absolutely necessary. Now what are 3 things? Let's see. So this means we are mentioning of the 3 things. So what it should be? Number 1, necessary के बाद में एक तो क्या लगाना है? जो हम 3 चीजें बता रहे हैं कि क्या क्या जरूरी है? Obviously it is colon. Then we are going to read what three things are necessary. A mouth-watering menu. Now, mouth-watering. What do you think? Mouth-watering. ऐसे तो नहीं बोलते ना, mouth-watering. So it means it's a combination of two words which go hands in hands. So mouth-watering के बाद नेक्स्ट देखेंगे, लेकिन उससे पहले यहाँ पे क्या लगाएंगे हम? हाइफन. इट गोज टुगेदर. इट्स अ कंपाउंड वर्ड, माउथ वाटरिंग. देन मेन्यू. मेन्यू के बाद कॉमा आपको दिया हुआ है, दिस इज करेक्ट. देन अ ग्रेट लोकेशन एंड अ गुड कंपनी. सो दिस इज परफेक्टली करेक्ट. इसके बाद कोई चेंज नहीं है, बिल्कुल करेक्ट सेंटेंस है. सो ओनली वी हैव टू यूज दिस कॉलन एंड देन प्लस माउथ एंड हाइफन बिफोर watering. So this is the change that it's required in the sentence. Next one, just see it nicely. The menu must contain an appetizer, comma, to be served first, a main course which is the bulk of the dinner, and a dessert to round off the meal. Although a big sentence, let's see. The menu must contain an appetizer, comma, correct, to be served first. Now, till here it is correct. To be served first. इसके बाद में क्या लगाएंगे? कॉमा लगाएंगे. हमें शॉर्ट पॉज चाहिए, ठीक है, लॉन्ग पॉज नहीं चाहिए हमें क्या चाहिए? शॉर्ट पॉज चाहिए, ठीक है. टू बी सर्व्ड फर्स्ट. उसके बाद में we'll use here this semicolon. A main course. उसके बाद में क्या चाहिए? डिफरेंट थिंग्स चाहिए हमें. स्टार्टर होता है, फिर उसके बाद में मेन कोर्स होता है, उसके बाद में they have already given you comma, so we are going to use a comma. Then contain an appetizer to be served first, then a main course which is the bulk of the dinner. Now this is the extra information that is about your main course. So comma के बाद में इसको हमने add on किया, which is the bulk of the dinner. So which is the bulk of the dinner. तो अब इसमें आपने क्या देखा है? इसमें आपने देखा है कि हमने डिफरेंट आइटम्स को कैटेगराइज किया है. तो सेग्रीगेट करने के लिए मैंने आपको रूल बताया था. जब डिफरेंट आइटम्स को हम सेग्रीगेट करते हैं तो किस चीज से करते हैं? हम सेमी कॉलन से करते हैं, ठीक है. तो हमने पहले किस चीज की बात की है? स्टार्टर की, एपिटाइजर की बात की है. वो हमारा खत्म हो गया तो हमने क्या किया? सेमीकोलन यूज किया. फिर हमारा नेक्स्ट आइटम क्या आया? मेन कोर्स आया. मेन कोर्स की जो एक्स्ट्रा इंफॉर्मेशन है वो हमने किसके थ्रू सेग्रीगेट की है? कॉमा के थ्रू की है, ठीक है. मेन कोर्स विच इज द बल्क ऑफ द डिनर, ये खत्म हो गया. इसके बाद हमारी किसकी बारी आएगी? लेट्स सी. मेन कोर्स विच इज द बल्क ऑफ द डिनर एंड अ डिजर्ट. नाउ दिस इज सेपरेट आइटम. डिनर के बाद हम क्या करते हैं? वी ऑलवेज टेक अ डिनर. सो इसके लिए इसको फिर से सेमीकोलन से सेग्रीगेट करना पड़ेगा. एंड डेजर्ट. डिजर्ट के बाद फिर से कॉमा, क्योंकि उसके बाद में फिर से उसके बारे में एक्स्ट्रा इंफॉर्मेशन है. टू राउंड ऑफ द मील. किसके लिए? ताकि खत्म हो जाए हमारा राउंड ऑफ द मील. हमारा जो प्रोग्राम है देन दैट इज over with dinner, and after that the dessert is served, then we all come back to our homes. That's done. Then after meal it's full stop, that's already given. Then next, see the next sentence. The location must be spacious and comfortable, spotlessly clean and well decorated, and easily reached from the kitchen. Although a big sentence, but let's see. So I hope you have done this. I'm just erasing this part so that I can give you the next exercise over here. I hope you are getting whatever we are doing. Chalo, if not, then you can revise the rules. It's directly mentioned in your books. So it's on page number, what is the page number? 150. This exercise number is B, and we are on the next sentence. What it is? Let's see the changes that are there now. We have already done of dessert to round off the meal. The location must be spacious and comfortable. Now, comfortable के बाद में क्या लगाएंगे हम इसके अंदर? Which sentence number is this? Okay, let's do here. Comfortable यहाँ पे सेम रहेगा. Comfortable के बाद में हमें क्या लगाना है? सेमी कॉलन. सेमी कॉलन Then spotlessly clean and well decorated. Spotlessly clean and वेल डेकोरेटेड. अब ये क्या है, डिफरेंट चीजें बता रहे हैं कि ये भी होना चाहिए, ये भी होना चाहिए. तो कंफर्टेबल के बाद नेक्स्ट चीज बताई गई है, तो इसको दोनों में हमने सेग्रीगेट करना है. डिफरेंस बताने के लिए क्या किया है, हमने सेमीकोलन का यूज किया कि क्या क्या होना चाहिए. एक ये होना चाहिए, एक ये होना चाहिए एंड एक ये होना चाहिए. तो उसके लिए हम क्या यूज करते हैं, डिफरेंट आइटम्स के लिए सेमीकोलन. डिफरेंट तरह की है. कंफर्टेबल एक अलग चीज है, वेल डेकोरेटेड अलग है, स्पॉटलेस अलग है. तो इसको सेमीकोलन के थ्रू किया है. Then the location must be spacious and comfortable. Number 1, it should be spacious and comfortable. Number 2, spotlessly clean and well decorated. Now well decorated, देखो it goes together. This is a compound word, so there is should be hyphen. Hyphen is missing, so we are going to insert there well decorated hyphen and easily reached from the kitchen. अब ये अलग बात है कि किचन से भी अच्छे से कनेक्टेड होना चाहिए एंड इजीली रीच फ्रॉम द किचन. सो इसका मतलब एक और चीज बताई गई है, तो एंड से पहले हम फिर से क्या लगाएंगे, सेमीकोलन. एंड इजीली रीच फ्रॉम द किचन. अब ये किचन तक हमारा बिल्कुल सेम रहेगा, कोई चेंज नहीं है, बस इससे पहले हमने क्या इंसर्ट कर दिया, सेमीकोलन. सो विद दिस वी फिनिश दिस बिग सेंटेंस. आई होप डन and clear. Moving on to the next sentence, sentence number 5. Let's see what it is. The company must be carefully selected. Do you think that there is change? Should we insert anything? Is something missing in this sentence? I think no. It is perfectly correct sentence, so no change. The company must be carefully selected. Small sentence it is, so it will just end. Fact is given. Simple statement is there, so we are just putting a full stop at the end. So here it is. No change. It will come as it is. Number 6. Next one. Let's see. There are two very important things to keep in mind while inviting guests. Now, two very important things to keep in mind while inviting guests. What two important things? अब वो things बतानी है तो किससे बताएंगे? Obviously, the various items are. क्या लगाते हैं उसके बाद में? The various tragedies of Shakespeare are. We have always used here colon. तो अब इसके लिए क्या करेंगे हम, इनवाइटिंग गेस्ट पहले सारा सेम रहेगा, गेस्ट के बाद में हम क्या यूज करेंगे, हमारा यहाँ पे कॉलन. उसके बाद क्या क्या है, टू वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स टू कीप इन माइंड. अवॉइड इनवाइटिंग इनकम्पैटिबल पीपल एंड इंश्योर ऑल प्रेजेंट हैव सम कॉमन इंटरेस्ट. तो दो चीजें हमने बता दी है, इनकम्पैटिबल पीपल को नहीं बुलाना है एंड इंश्योर दैट ऑल द प्रेजेंट हैव सम कॉमन इंटरेस्ट, कि जिनको हमने बुलाया है दोज हु आर प्रेजेंट ओवर देयर दे शुड हैव कॉमन इंटरेस्ट. सो टू थिंग्स वी हैव ऑलरेडी मेंशन्ड एंड गेस्ट के बाद में वो दो चीजें बताई गई हैं, उसके अंदर कोई चेंज नहीं है, इट विल बी एज इट इज. सो रेस्ट रिमेन्स द सेम. नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस, the meal itself should not stretch beyond 2.5 hours. Now see this sentence, the meal itself should not stretch beyond 2.5. Again 2.5. What is missing in here is your hyphen. It is numerical series, numerical expression in maths. 2.5 goes together, यानी के 2.5 2.5. So what are we going to use? पहले सारा ठीक है, 2.5. तो ये हमारा क्या हो गया यहाँ पे 2.5 hours. उसके बाद में फुल स्टॉप है, ये परफेक्टली करेक्ट है. 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. ठीक है, that is hyphen is missing. Then you as the host must mingle and talk to all guests. Keep an eye on the food and ensure everybody is comfortable. Again, they have mentioned you three things in one big sentence. So how are we going to do it? You as the host. Now you. So this means last sentence it is. You के बाद में यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? What? Semicolon. ठीक है? यहाँ पे क्या लगाया हमने? Semicolon. As the host must mingle and talk to all guests. Number 8. ठीक है? हमें बताया गया है कि एज द होस्ट हमें क्या करना है, वी मस्ट इंटरमिंगल विद वन अनदर, मिक्स अप विद वन अनदर एंड टॉक टू ऑल गेस्ट. सो इसका मतलब इसके बाद में ऑल गेस्ट के बाद में क्या लगाना है, नंबर 1 एक चीज है कि हमें सबके साथ में मिंगल अप होना है, तो इसके बाद में फिर से हम क्या लगाएंगे, कॉलन नहीं, सेमी कॉलन लगाएंगे। व्हाट इज इट, सेमी कॉलन। तो इसके लिए हमने एक चीज बता दी है, और क्या करना है हमें, बीइंग अ होस्ट, एक तो मिंगल होना है, उनके साथ मिक्सअप होना है, एंड ट्राई टू टॉक टू ऑल द गेस्ट, कोई भी छूटना नहीं चाहिए, ठीक है। दे शुड नॉट फील यू कैन से निग्लेक्टेड, ठीक है। ओके, देन कीप एन आई ऑन द फूड। सेकेंड थिंग क्या करनी है, कीप एन आई ऑन द फूड, ये बिल्कुल ठीक है, फूड तक इसमें कुछ नहीं आएगा, नो चेंज। एंड एंश्योर यहाँ पे भी बिल्कुल ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। एंड एंश्योर एवरीबडी इज कंफर्टेबल, तो यहां तक कंफर्टेबल तक सब एवरीथिंग इज करेक्ट, नो नीड टू डू एनीथिंग। लास्ट full stop with last punctuation mark, that is sentence is over, so we are always going to use full stop. So with this we finish this exercise also. I hope you have noted down the answers, those who have not done. If wrong, then please correct it from the board. So hope the punctuations are clear, hyphen, colon and the semicolon, the three things that we have done. Apart from that, you have already done comma, then you have done your this question mark, exclamation mark, full stop, all these things have been already done with you. So with this we finished the syllabus also, and next we are going to follow your revision schedule, date sheet and syllabus accordingly. So please complete it in your books, and see you in the next video, and maybe it can be a live class also. If the doubts are there, I can take up your live class, if network issues are not there, of course. Otherwise, I'll be posting a video or a test schedule. If I prepare, then I'll be posting you a test, mock test on your Google Classroom, and accordingly you will solve it. And in the next video, we are going to discuss the answers. ठीक है, अगर mock test हुआ तो answer key will be provided. Answers you can cross check. The marks will be automatically shown to you. Otherwise, if it is in the written form, then I'll be checking you and returning you the test. And we'll also discuss in the next video all the answers. So that's all for today. Stay safe, stay home.